So today I'm unboxing my brand new makeup brush cleaner, and right on time because this is what is happening here. I got this on TikTok Shop. Let's go ahead and unbox. Okay, so first off, I like that it has the cute little pouch for you to keep the device in. This is going to be the container where you put your water, and basically it comes with a whole bunch of these rubber things, round end for your brush, and you'll just see which one fits the brush handle that you have. Put your brush handle and then change the spindle. It comes with two different ones so that you just leave that spindle in and then you just change it on your brush. It's battery operated. It does not come with batteries, but it uses 3 AAA batteries, so I'll go ahead and find that in a quick second. Might have overdone it. This is just some soapy water. It's tight, and then I'm gonna put the square end to the square end. That part is pretty much easy. And then they tell you you really don't want the ferrule underneath, like submerged in the water, so basically just put it in and dunk it for a while. Kind of see some makeup already coming up, and then underneath the water, for my intention is to fill it all the way up. One of the reasons you don't want to do that is because that will once it starts to foam, it's going to be a little too full. So once you think you have it sufficiently dry, you just lift it out for a few seconds. It says 10 seconds. I think I'm beyond 10 seconds. And then you turn it off. So let's see how we did. Actually, not bad. I like to use this brush as an example of my cleaning because you can see the tips are like sort of white. But I also like to look inside and see how it's looking on the inside. Pretty clean, and you can see by the water. This is my foundation brush, which is usually the dirtiest brush that I have. I would say I might have to do another cleanse in the water, so let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how it came out. That's actually much better. I can definitely see an improvement. So I guess for my heavier brush, and it's actually really dry. That's a nice level of dryness. This is like after I've washed and it's like been out for a couple of hours level of dryness. So that's really good. I think the only thing to just kind of be careful of is that you don't want to spin the brush above for too long, but I can definitely see that there's an improvement. Oh yeah, that's much better. That is much brighter compared to what it was before. So a couple of tries. Usually, anyway, when I'm washing my brushes, I wash them one time and then I'll clean the water and then wash them again. So this actually isn't bad, and you can see the water isn't too dirty. It's not as brown as it was before, but you can see there is some extra buildup. Because it's so fluffy, it can be a little bit difficult to clean properly, but you can see the base is white. So I think this will give us a better idea. To be honest, this is the hardest brush to wash for me as well. By hand, it takes a lot of, hand power. I will say this is the most fun that cleaning my brushes has been. It is so much better than standing in the bathroom with a sink full of brushes. One thing that this does well is, like, one of the problems that I usually have when I'm cleaning brushes with my hands is that, like, deep down inside in the middle doesn't actually get as clean as I would like. This seems to be doing well with that, but as you can see, there is still some product on the outer edges. The water is kind of, it's not clear. I would say that this is going to be really great for things like your eyeshadow brushes and getting things clean. If you're having a problem where you're getting like the inside of your brushes really clean, I think it's good for that. But I'm not getting it perfectly clean. I know it's meant to hold it so it doesn't fly off when it's rotating, but it is actually, you have to be really careful not to damage your brushes when you're removing them from the rubber stopper. I think all in all, if I had to sum it up, I would say that the best use of this is to quickly dry your brushes, more so than giving them a absolute clean. It cleans, but it doesn't clean perfectly. It does a great, it does a good job. I would say if you have lightly used brushes, maybe like if you wash your brushes every day and there isn't a lot of product in them. I am unfortunately not one of those people, unless I'm like, I wash my eyeshadow brushes after every use, but my foundation and my powder, they tend to be washed like every 2 or 3 days. So you can see there's still a little bit of color on both of these brushes from my foundation, but I mean, it does do a overall a pretty good, like a decent job of cleaning. Right now I wash my brushes and dry them overnight, but sometimes especially like in the winter, it's a little bit harder to dry them. So it may not be dry the next day when I want it, and that's of course not what you want, because that moisture becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. So I would use this definitely for a quick dry. I really like how well it dries. I might find myself like just hand washing my brushes with the agitation, just like manual agitation, and then putting them in here to make sure that they're dry before I put them down for the evening, making sure that there's no moisture in there, and all that bacteria causing stuff. But I like it. It's fun to use and requires way less manual labor.